Welcome to a brand new episode of Keeping Up the North. It's AG back alongside me with Brucie. We are back.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of time. But yeah, we're back. We're ready to start this one. It is cold outside. We got snow on the ground. Not excited.
No.
This is like a December only thing for me. Snow.
Snow is not good. Snow is no bueno.
And cold.
If it's like January, February, it's okay. But
yeah.
But it's November 1st. It's the first of the month. Okay.
I was out trick-or-treating with Luna yesterday, and it was
Did you get a lot of candy?
She did. But you know how that goes. We did too. The Vikings.
Yeah.
The Vikings.
Looking good lately.
Man, from 0-4 to start
to 4-4.
With
the win against Green Bay. It mounted that win. It had momentum. We had momentum rolling in the game, defeating the San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football.
That was a huge game for us to win, too. We showed that we can compete. Granted, it is a whole new season. Kirk Cousins down.
Yeah, down for the count.
Shit.
Not good. Not good.
But yeah, before that, we were looking great. We looked like we actually could be a contender.
Yeah, we very well still could be. The Vikings brought in Josh Dobbs yesterday.
Yeah, so that's going to be a huge
Picked him up the trade deadline. I didn't really give anything away. I think we gained.
Pretty much
if the trade works out, Questy looks like a genius. If it doesn't, it's under the bridge.
Yeah, he started for Arizona every game this year.
Yeah, I believe so.
And he looked good.
He's
granted they've lost, but
8 touchdowns, 5 picks. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns.
But that's another thing too, is he's got mobility. He's got mobility
too.
Yeah, and it's like Kirk though. Kirk didn't have the legs to get outside the pocket and do all that.
Well, he did, but he never wanted to.
He was more of a pocket passer.
Yeah,
he didn't like to run.
A great ball in a clean pocket, and that's what he was getting.
Yeah, and it adds another element to our offense having Josh Dobbs in house, and you look at Jaron Hall too. Jaron Hall's mobile.
Yeah, he'll be getting. Sounds like he'll be getting a start this week.
Is this something that O'Connell wants though? Does he want that kind of scheme?
We'll see. If Jaron Hall plays good, you roll with him. But if he has a bad outing, then you brought a guy in to pretty much salvage a season.
Well, and if you think about it too, Mullins. I don't know how his back is.
Yeah,
right now.
That's true. Mullins too.
But when Mullins is back, Mullins is very comparable to Kirk. Mullins is a super accurate quarterback. I don't know if he's got a lot of mobility. I would imagine so. He's young still, but dude, it's looking good. But yeah, we won against San Francisco. Kirk Cousins, he was top 10 QB.
Dude, balling, dude. And they said he couldn't win on prime time.
He went out there and showed him good.
378 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Mm-hmm. And the pick was batted at the line, I believe. And
it is what it is. Fucking Jordan Addison holding 2 touchdowns, bro.
And ripped that ball
good
out of Ward's hands.
123 yards, 7 receptions. That was Shadavius Ward.
Yeah.
He stole the ball from him first.
Yeah, that's how
Addison got his revenge. And then he snapped. Addison's been snapping, bro.
Yeah.
Jair Alexander. I hate that guy.
In place of Jefferson, he's taken over that one role really well.
Got 7 balls on him, 82 yards, hit a touchdown. KJ's been stepping it up the last couple games too. Mm-hmm. 5 receptions, 47 yards against the Niners. But dude, you know why we beat the Niners? Besides our defense looking lights out.
Yeah.
Winning the turnover battle.
Yeah. Why?
Time of possession. I always preach time of possession. We're always down in time of possession. And when we're up, good things happen.
And you know what's crazy is that game, they really complimented the run. They passed so much.
Yeah, and they rotated backs too. They kept it fresh.
And it looks like, obviously Madison, you can see, is still their one.
Yeah.
I'm not personally feeling that way. I think Akers needs to get a few more touches.
Yeah, but Akers. Ty Chandler should. I don't know why he doesn't get the ball more.
Yeah, I agree.
He's explosive, dude.
But you look at Akers. Akers got the first rushing touchdown for the Vikings of the year.
Yeah, he did.
So, I mean, granted, great blocking by the O-line.
No, O-line's been on fire, dude. They didn't. That Niners game, they didn't allow a sack. I don't think Green Bay got a sack either.
No, they were planting Bosa on his ass.
Yeah. And Bosa, another one of those guys this year that he got that big contract extension and he hasn't really been doing shit. Dude. He's got like 3 sacks this year.
What do we always say? You get the money and then you just kind of
I
feel like they kind of check out a little bit.
Danielle Hunter, though, dude, he's been snapping, dude. He's leading the league in sacks, tackles for losses. And they didn't trade him, so they're going to keep. I could see him like franchise tagging him after the year or some shit like that. So they don't have to give him the long-term deal. They can just keep squeaking by with him.
I would say give him even.
I think he's going to want to get paid, though.
Yeah, but like a 3-year. Well, because he's aging.
Like a 3-year, like $50 million. 40, 42. Yeah. Well, I don't know how much he's gonna want, dude. Dude, he might want a lot of money. And then you got Jefferson's gonna want a lot.
Oh man, Darisaw,
yeah. We're gonna be spending some money this offseason.
But we have the cap after this season to do it. And although this sucks that we're without Kirk Cousins, Kirk's not gonna get a top dollar deal in the offseason. You could bring him back cheap. Mm-hmm. Have a lot more cap.
Draft a rookie quarterback.
Let him sit behind him. Yep. So, like, the season maybe we'll see how it goes this week.
I swear we said the season's over like 3 times this year, and they just keep finding a way to get it done. So maybe
fighting back.
I hope Dobbs comes in and does something.
I hope Hall comes in and does something.
Yeah.
It's a great,
both of them.
It's a great offense to plug a rookie into.
Oh, yeah, and how the offensive line's playing, they're going to have time. They're starting to, rotate the running backs, get them all in there. Defense is looking great. Yeah, dude, I don't know. We'll see how Kirk led this team to back to 4-4.
Yeah, and
it's just you're putting someone else in there, so it's just going to be different.
Another big thing. 2-0 in division right now. Mm-hmm. The Lions, Las Vegas. Las Vegas is ass.
Straight dog shit. Speaking of Las Vegas, their GM and head coach Josh McDaniels got fired.
Gone. Which rightfully so.
That dude with the bad haircut, Mark Davis. I feel like he's done this multiple times.
It was bad.
I think it's the ownership, dude.
You think so? I think they should have traded Devontae.
You can see that dude's haircut, dude, Mark Davis?
No.
He's got a bowl cut, bro. He's got his hair right here. It's ginger. It's a piece of work. I'll tell you.
All right. Looks like one of the 3.
But yeah, dude. And speaking of the Raiders, we have them coming up in a few weeks, so.
Yeah. Defense looks good.
We have injury's terrible and all, but at least we got through the thick of our schedule, I'd say.
Yeah.
But now, we got the Falcons, and they're starting Heineke this week. He was named starting quarterback for Sunday.
I'm not.
We've seen him in the past.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's pretty good, solid, dude. They got Robinson. We'll see. He's kind of been lately. Yeah, dude, we'll see. I don't know. We should be able to beat the Falcons, and then we come back home at the Saints. Saints got a tough defense. Mm-hmm. But still, their offense, Derek Carr is not very good.
No. Derek Carr is like...
And with how our defense has been lately.
Derek Carr is better than Garoppolo.
And then we get the Raiders after that, and then we get the Broncos. So they're all very winnable games. Speaking of Broncos.
Hold on now. The Broncos beat the Chiefs.
I know. And then they give up like 52 points to... Well, how much did Miami score them earlier? I think they scored a boot.
Oh, it was like 70. I think it was 70 points at the beginning of the year the Broncos gave up. But they're coming around too. That's another team. You look at their defense. Their defense is good. They've got players everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't know. They look pretty good against Green Bay. I didn't watch too much of that game. But I got the highlights. Metellus interception. 49ers game was awesome, dude. So, yeah. Does Kirk retire after this year? Does he come back even stronger? With the chains, a grill?
I think, like we just talked about, Kirk comes back, 1-year deal. They've got unproven business, or not unproven, unfinished business going on right now. So, yeah, I think he comes back. You got to give him one more shot. He was playing lights out this year.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Hopefully rehab goes well. Prayers to you, Mr. Cousins.
Prayers to Cousins.
Yep, and prayers to the Viking quarterback room. Hopefully Chris O'Hara and company can figure it out and get it done.
Yeah, Wild. Not off
to a great start. 3-4-2.
They just lost a close one to the Devils too, 3-4.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough.
Dude, they get outshot the majority of their games.
The Devils look good this year too. Granted, I mean they're always competitive. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. We got this young core that's supposed to be top tier talent, and is it coaching? Is it like?
Yeah, who knows?
I don't understand it.
It's the same shit every year. And then they'll heat up towards the end of the season, go to the playoffs.
And lose in the first round, yeah.
Well, we're very used to that, but the Twins broke that curse, so maybe it opens it up for everybody else.
I hope so.
And then you got the Wolves, the T-Pups, 1 and 2 to start the year. And Anthony Edwards has been shooting like shit.
Yeah, I think the first game
he was like 8 for 27.
Yeah, that's
Towns was like
crazy.
8 for like 23 or some shit, dude.
They're another team though that doesn't usually start really hot. They get somewhat hot at mid-season.
Yeah, like 500. They get to 500.
Yeah, 500. And they barely make it into the playoffs, and then
play-in game.
Yeah, but then they just get slapped.
Yeah, dude, they were up the other night. They were up like 20, dude, and they freaking at half, and they blew the lead and lost by like 3,
dude.
And then now they got the Nuggets tonight.
Oh, see, defending champs.
Yeah, and they got defending MVP, dude. Jokic.
That
dude's gonna bitch Karl Anthony Towns.
Basketball is weird though. I don't feel like it's like NFL where it's like a team's like really good and they're gonna just win all these games. Like they're gonna.
And they got like load management and stuff.
Yeah, so it's like I don't.
Dude,
it's so tough to like if they win this game, they're gonna be a contender.
I had somebody tell me that. Speaking of load management, they had like a bet for Jimmy Butler to like get over 16 points, and he had 13 in the first half. Not first half.
Oh no!
In like the first 2 quarters. Yeah, by halftime.
Yeah.
And then they benched him the rest of the game. And it was like tied. And they put him in because of load management.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, dude, I don't want to bet on basketball now because I don't know who's gonna. If they're playing good, they're gonna take him out.
Yeah, it's not like the NFL. You can't just take guys out and sit them.
No.
Like we just said, basketball is weird. Basketball is just different in terms of that. So, like, I could understand them betting. It's too much of a risk.
Yeah. So we'll see. They're gonna get probably their ass whooped tonight.
Yeah, I think the Nuggets give it to them. But other than that,
they give it to them. And then we got the Gophers.
Oh yeah,
just beat Michigan State. They beat Iowa the other week. We haven't done a pod since then, so they haven't beat Iowa since 1999. Their defense is pretty good, dude. I mean, besides losing 52-10 to Michigan, but that's Michigan.
They're starting to feed that back again, aren't they?
Dude, no, they got this other kid in, this Jordan Newman, dude. 240 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns against Michigan State.
Holy shit. At running back?
Yeah. And they play Illinois.
Michigan's a big one. That's a big one.
Illinois at 2:30 on Saturday. And that is a...
You're trying to tell home or away, aren't you?
I believe it is a home game at Huntington Bank Stadium.
If he's wrong.
Also known as TCF Bank Stadium.
TCF?
I still call it TCF.
Yeah, I remember when the Vikings used to play there.
Oh, yeah, when the dome collapsed.
Yeah, for like, what, 2
Joe Webb in a
years?
playoff game. That was, remember AP was like 12 yards for breaking the rushing title. I was like, dude, just run it, fuck it. And then we got to the wild card game, and and Joe Webb. I was actually pumped. I'm like, Joe Webb's gonna come in here
Yeah.
and fuck him up, and he just looked like straight hammered dog shit, bro.
Man, dude. And that's a tough ass stadium to play in too, I feel like.
Yeah, dude, it was cold too. Snow all over. But yeah, dude. Pretty crazy, dude. Speaking of football, I wanted to go back to the Vikings real quick.
What do you got?
Ezra Cleveland traded away.
I know. Okay. I felt like they got too little for him. He was a starting caliber. I mean, he's not great.
I think he's going to be a free agent.
He was, yeah. So, I mean, at least we got something, I guess. And it kind of makes a wash for the Josh Dobbs trade, too.
Yeah.
If you think about it, we got a 6, and we gave up a 6.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that works. Yeah, dude, Tyson Fury and Ngannou, too. What the fuck? It's not like Ngannou got robbed.
He got robbed.
I don't know what Tyson Fury, but I don't think that dude trained or was really even trying for that fight.
Dude, he got robbed. Well, he come in, he's like, oh, it's a UFC fighter. They're not going to be trained. But Ngannou's been...
Fury does have a good gas tank for how big he is. Ngannou looked gassed in the later rounds.
Well, yeah, think about it. He's going from, what, 4 or 5 in UFC?
Yeah.
And then he's going from that to 10. That's a lot. That's a lot of rounds, and they're all 3-minute periods, I think.
Yeah, but you don't have the grappling aspect, but still, yeah, that's exhausting.
Well, yeah, but you're dancing around the whole time.
Speaking of heavyweights, too, next weekend, John Jones Stipe got scratched. John Jones got hurt. So
yeah, I saw
that. The polar bear Sergio Pavlovic or whatever. He's fighting. Who the fuck is he fighting, dude? Who is he fighting?
the polar.
Oh, Tom Aspinall. He's this British dude. He's pretty cold.
So who's fighting who?
Tom Aspinall and Sergio Pavlovic.
Take over the main card.
Yep.
Are they good? You think it'll be a good fight?
They're okay. They're okay.
They okay? It'll make money for the UFC still.
And this Saturday we got Derek Lewis.
Ooh.
Derek Lewis is fighting, so it'll be fun. But yeah, that is a big card with Aspinall. That's in Madison Square Garden. You got Alexander Pereira and Yuri. That's Yuri dude. He's some crazy ninja dude from like Poland or something.
Okay.
So he's pretty good, dude.
Crazy ninja dude.
Yeah, dude. That dude's a fucking savage, dude. He'll be like out in the mountains, like doing Tai Chi and shit. He's yeah, dude. He's pretty cold. It's gonna be an interesting fight, dude. I think Pereira's gonna get him with the left hook though and knock him out about the 3rd round. For the interim light heavyweight title. So
damn.
We'll see. And then we have Ignite fights too next Saturday at the Doubletree by Hilton.
Who's fighting for us?
Joe Seabass.
Joe Seabass.
Nope, he's back in the ring. He won his last fight. So.
I was gonna say, it's been a little bit since he fought, hasn't it?
Yeah. So if you're not doing anything next Saturday, come on down to the Doubletree by Hilton.
Have some food, some beer.
Some food, some beers. Get patted down.
No.
And, yeah. General admission starting at $50. Should be a good card.
So you say you get patted down, so if you're getting lonely.
You gotta double fist the drinks, because the drinks aren't inside. They're outside.
Oh, yeah, and it's cold. So grab 2 at one time.
Grab 2 at once, double fist it. This is Keeping Up with the North. This is AG. Here's Brucie.
Subscribe, like, ring the bell, stay notified. We'll be back.